Hey everybody, Bill Flipper here. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to 100,000 followers, subscribers, whatever. So today this video is going to be on what is better, retail or online arbitrage. And mostly it's a video about the pros and cons of each. For me, the number one thing that about the differences, I guess I can kind of make this like a differences list kind of guy right here. I'll move it close. Is retail, you have a much more limited supply. Let's say you're in, I mean, so the you can find often better pricing with retail arbitrage, but like if you're store only at, let's say you're at Walmart and they just have killer clearance. Now there is a chance you could drive to all your local Walmarts, and maybe you're in a metropolitan area, you have five, maybe you only have one or two in your area where they're like 15, 25 minutes apart. And the honest truth is they might not all have the same pricing. So, and you can use, I'm not super sure how good Brickseek works. Like I've used it before, but you're never really sure if you drive the whole way there and then it turns out they have two in stock or one in stock, it might not really be worth your time. Now this can be cool when like it's like when they do the Lego clearance, big time Lego clearance, or they do things that are kind of more like all the store wide seasonal type of things. Like they do tons of toy clearance and often the same ones are like throughout Target or throughout Walmart. So you have a way better supply with online arbitrage, but often you have possibly like better pricing in store. And there isn't so much like your store might just not sell a ton of white Kohl's Nike t-shirts, so they may mark them down like 85% off, where nationwide they're like 70 or 50% off. So usually you can get really good deals, but again, more limited supply, and you may have like a big advantage in pricing though. Now, the upside with retail again is you can list the product right in the store. I don't recommend that. I like to at least get outside the store because I'm like, okay, there's no hiccup that I don't like get up there and then the price was messed up. I'm just not comfortable listing it in store. I'm much more comfortable. I paid on it, I inspect it, then I'll list it. I mean, what does it? It doesn't matter an hour or two difference. So I like to pay for it. You want to inspect it really good because sometimes the item's damaged. That's why it's clearanced out. So, but you can get to FBA. You can pack up a shipment and get to FBA that night. You can immediately, an hour as soon as you pay for it, do merchant fulfilled. So the speed is much better. Let's say you're ordering from a website. Let's be honest. And if you're using a prep center, it's even worse. I get some people are like, prep centers get them out super quick, but I'm probably still ahead of you by 5 to 7 days. So if we're competing, I'm going to get my product to you quicker and less possibility of price tanking. If you can be the first one in, you can really dictate the price, and you're going to get the buy box more, especially if they're waiting, like I said, 5 to 7 days, maybe longer. So, um, the next issue is for OA, the downside, and that is you can get lots of issues with when you're in the store, you're inspecting it, you know what you're getting. Uh, I've ordered like awesome, kind of like high-end items, and they come completely damaged. I have to return them. So you don't ever have to deal with damaged inventory like you do with OA. Again, there's nothing wrong with OA, but these are the downsides and the upsides compared. So you could you order 10 of something in the box, you open it up, there's nine. You, I guess, just have much more control of what you're purchasing, the inventory inspecting. Like I said, I've had very high-end items completely damaged. I actually had shoes. This is crazy. This is UPS in a nutshell. It was a Kohl's shoebox, and I had to return all of them, obviously. And they either put it in front of the exhaust thing, like behind their truck, or they sat in gasoline. And I got it, and the entire box reeked like gasoline. So I had to return all the shoes. And I'm like, hey, here you go. Complain to UPS. Like, look what they did to this box. So we had to take care of that. So, if I'm buying in store, I'll never have to face those issues. So that is a really good side about retail arbitrage. But there's downfalls I listed already. Or the I guess the cons of the what you're doing. And The other one is for OA. What is really good is you have a lot more possibility for like point systems. Like I know, like Kohl's does Kohl's Cash, but like lots of websites, I saw Walgreens, I saw Belk, they're all kind of pushing different cash, but you don't get the Rakuten. And you also on online arbitrage, I think I talked about this before, you have the possibility to run all the Capital One coupons. You have the possibility to run all the Rakuten coupons. And so you can get, if you get a surprise coupon, you can get almost as good as prices as like the deep discounts of retail arbitrage. But again, and that Rakuten can seriously add up. Let's say you're at Adidas and it's 10% back. That you can really do that. And one thing you can do with both, there's a link down below, is use card cash. You can pop that open and you can, like I said, I do this at Target all the time. I got a $300 order. I pop open card cash. I buy 300 bucks worth for 285. I mean, I just wiped $15 off my bill. Like I'm super happy about that. And like I say, you can use Rakuten too, get 1% back. So really, in reality, you wiped $18 off your bill, and that is a huge little whatever buffer to your margin. So, like I said, which one's better? Neither actually. They're both good. They're both good for their different reasons, but this is kind of like the difference. And I really enjoy doing both of them. And I recommend you doing both. Like I said, the main upside I would say is for OA is the you can get the volume. And I get it. Like, listen, yeah, websites limit you, but you can usually get much more volume than you can in the store. But again, you don't have control over the inventory. It may come damaged, it may come messed up. You're gonna have to count it. And with retail, you can get your product in. It's usually can be a deeper discount, and it can be you have more control. You can get the product in quicker. You can list it immediately, merchant fulfilled. So if you have any ideas of things I missed, ideas why OA is better, what your opinion is, please like, comment, subscribe. I've been putting out a lot of videos. I have a bunch of things I'm planning on doing with my son, so I don't know how many I'll get to make in the next few days, but try to keep putting them out. I really appreciate it, and let's try to get to 100,000 subscribers. All right, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week. See ya.